Happy Monday, everyone. The front is here, the leading edge of the next system, and with low pressure off to the north and to the west of us and a lot of moisture due to an atmospheric river just off of the coast. Now moving on in, we've got a lot of rain on the way, a decent amount for some areas, a little too much for other areas. Watching for the potential of flooding out towards the coast as far inland as Josephine County. Now, as we look out there, you can see where it's coming from. Most of the energy in from the south and to the west. If you keep going to the south and the west, it gets a bit tropical, especially near Hawaii, for example. So there's a lot of warm air associated with this. Another thing to know, warm air holds on to more moisture, and there's plenty of it out there. This is what we like to call an atmospheric river. It's the same idea, essentially a lot of moisture following this path along the jet stream. And that is pointed right now at southern Oregon and northern California. And that means rain is likely for just about all of you watching as we go over the next couple of days. In particular, Tuesday seems to be a very active day, Tuesday evening into early Wednesday morning. Low pressure here, the main center of low pressure that drives our weather. The Aleutian low is still out there. That's the big gear pushing all of this a little further to the south and to the east, which puts it right over southern Oregon and northern California once again. A lot of moisture possible, especially for coastal areas. It looks a little something like this. Beginning in the afternoon and evening after sunset, most of those showers moving further inland. The area of concern, that's going to be the Coquille River at Coquille, a little further to the north there, but also a lot of Brookings, Harbor, Curry County in general, Gold Beach, Bandon, all seeing that potential of a lot of rain in a short amount of time. For the last few weeks, the rain's been a little bit more spread out, and that's been good, but now we are getting to that flood concern level as we see a lot of rain in a shorter amount of time. Doesn't give the rivers more time to kind of get rid of some of that waterfall out there, getting it away from flood stage. Another thing we're seeing, though, some fairly high winds. There's a tight pressure gradient, a fancy way of saying winds out of the south will be fairly gusty, and when this first moves on through, those winds might actually dry things out. We call it downsloping winds. They tend to warm up, dry out the air. So the Rogue Valley, a north-south facing valley, and the Shasta Valley may be avoiding most of the heavier rainfall, at least for Monday night into Tuesday morning. Let's go into Tuesday morning. You can see another band of showers, heavier rainfall just out off of the coast here. So by about noon, as you head further inland, we'll show you mostly dry conditions expected. This doesn't always plan out perfectly, but let's keep on going. Tuesday, eventually into Tuesday afternoon and evening. Now we've got more widespread rain and more on the way. That atmospheric river is not leaving just yet. It has to lose energy as we go later in the day Wednesday, which we'll do right after this. More rainfall. Another thing you're seeing, not as much blue and purple on the screen. This is warm air, as I mentioned. Snow levels pretty high up there, about 6,000 to 7,000 feet and above. They will start to drop as we get into, eventually, Wednesday afternoon and evening. But at the same time, we're losing a lot of that energy. The atmospheric river, it passes off further to the south, bringing the rainfall away from us and into areas of California. So we look at the rainfall forecast. This is heavy amounts for the coast. A lot of rain, short amount of time, about 4 inches or more for a lot of areas, closer to about a half of an inch to an inch for the Medford area. I'm going to trend on the lighter side of things personally. I think about a half of an inch because the last few systems that have come through with these south winds have dried things out for the Medford area, but we have at times seen some heavier rainfall. Over the mountains, factoring in some snow, but the mountains also do squeeze out some of that rainfall below 6,000 feet. For the coast tonight, rain, and that rain could be heavy at times, cloudy with some high winds. Tomorrow, rain, again, heavy at times, cloudy, high winds, high wind warning, and a flood watch through 10 a.m. Wednesday. That flood watch for most areas of Coos, Curry, Del Norte, and parts of Douglas and Josephine County. For the West Valleys, cloudy, rain arrives mainly after midnight tonight. At times that rain could be heavy, especially for areas of Josephine County. Flood watch in effect for Josephine County in particular, out towards some of the smaller streams and rivers, seeing some of that potential. And east of the Cascades, mostly cloudy tonight with a chance of rain and snow, then mainly rain as we go over the next couple of days. Also some fairly high winds in the typical areas. Summer Lake, Paisley, for example, Highway 31. Next 7 days, most of the rain is Tuesday into Wednesday morning. Then we dry out Wednesday into Thursday. There's a chance later in the day on Friday, but I think most of that is going to stay off to the north and out towards the coast. For the basin, windy conditions next couple of days, Tuesday and Wednesday. Showers likely and mainly rain showers, just a little too warm, and then we'll cool down, but at the same time trending more towards drier conditions. Northern California, showers likely Tuesday and Wednesday, especially in western Siskiyou County. Slight chance late on Friday. And out on the coast, you've got plenty of rain, some high winds as well over the next few days. Another chance of showers, but calmer conditions overall on Friday.